Hey everyone, Emily Anderson here, independent certified health coach with Optavia. First off, I would love for you to hit the subscribe button if you have the opportunity. So when I do another video, it will pop up and notify you, and so you can have additional information. I would love that. And if you find value, I'd love for you to hit the like button. But today I wanted to jump on and visit with you guys about water, the key to water with weight loss, and how it just benefits a lot of things when you're drinking water. So, with Optavia, Dr. A suggests you get at least 64 ounces of plain water a day. And for me, since I started Optavia, water was not a thing before Optavia. I loved carbonation. So, it was a challenge for me, to be honest with you, but I found that water basically is a super highway to weight loss. The more you drink, I mean, there's a cap off there, but the more you drink, it helps aid in weight loss. So I have a few notes over here, so know that I am, not tearing off. I'm just reading my notes to make sure I get everything covered. One thing in my research, because I have been researching a lot about water lately and the benefits of it, if you're not getting enough, your body is forced to reuse that water, and that sounds kind of gross to me. So, making it a goal to at least get 64 ounces is great. Kind of another rule of thumb that I suggest to my clients: hey, try and work up to 80 ounces, and we'll find a good happy medium for you. Kind of a thing that not a lot of people like to talk about, but I share with all my clients just because it's a good rule of thumb. Once your urine is clear and it really doesn't smell, that means you're hydrated. So probably take a few days to get there, trying to find that happy medium. For me, it's closer to 100 ounces. For someone else, it may be closer to 80, but just kind of keep that rule of thumb. If your urine is clear and it does not have an odor, then you're in a good spot there. So there is a few ways to actually calculate your water throughout the day. Because for me, when I first started program, I just had a water bottle and I was like, oh my gosh, how in the world am I going to drink 64 ounces when I went from 0 ounces of water to 64 in a day? I started with a water bottle and I didn't get very far because I really didn't have a knowledge base on it and how to calculate it. So the farther I got into program, I came up with ideas. Now, these are just suggestions. You guys will find what works best for you. I know this is environment friendly, but I do reuse these a lot. One of my coach friends suggested, hey, get 6 of these out a day and label them. I don't have mine labeled, but I just keep mine handy. And I fill them up every single day. And every time I have a feeling, I drink one of these. And by the time that I'm at the end of the day, 6 of them, I'm over 100 ounces and I only have to think about it. A lot of times I won't finish the sixth one because I'm getting closer to that 100 ounce mark. But that kind of gives you an idea of one of these. They're not super hard to drink. Every time you eat a fueling or you're lean and green, you're drinking one of these within, 15, 20, 30 minutes. And that helps you get the hydration in, thinking, oh, I can finish this in 15, 20 minutes. It's super easy versus thinking, how in the heck am I going to get this goal weight of 80 plus, or excuse me, the goal of 80 plus ounces of water a day? Another suggestion is, I'm kind of crazy. I like to drink out of a straw. So I have this, it's kind of like a hydro flask, 30 ounces. So I give myself a goal. I love to drink out of a straw, guys. I'm kind of silly, but that's my thing. Um, but I give myself a goal. Okay, my goal is to complete 3 of these a day. I'm going to drink one by 11 o'clock. I fill the other one. I want it done by 2. And then the next one I want done by 6. And then I can just slowly sip on water the rest of the night. And that's the key there, guys. Don't be pounding a lot of water. My suggestion: don't be pounding a lot of water after 6 p.m. After 6 p.m., you still want to keep yourself hydrated. And I know it sounds silly, but from the research that I have seen, in 2 hours of not drinking any water, your body can start to get dehydrated. So you do want to slowly be sipping on water the rest of the night, just not drinking a lot of it, because you want to be sleeping at night, getting up and not using the restroom. So that's just kind of a tidbit of suggestion for you. Kind of just be sipping after 6 or maybe after 8 o'clock. Just kind of make that your cutoff so you're not up all night. Another suggestion is a water bottle. Having that those set times, just like I had with my hydro flask. I'm gonna have this many ounces by this time, this many ounces by this time, this time. Me, I'm kind of weird. I found the joy of mugs. Yeah, I know it's Christmas and it's not Christmas, but I found a 40-ounce mug. Guys, I have to fill this twice a day. When I'm sitting doing things, it's kind of easy to get through water, just scheduling your bathroom breaks. But I'm finding containers and giving myself the goal of, hey, drink this container by this time, and I'm good to go. And it may take me a few days to work up to that amount and that amount of time, but that's okay. That's the wonderful thing with Optavia. Everything's not set in stone on day one. You give yourself goals to reach towards those. And that's what the amazing progress is with that. Other things that my clients say is, hey, you know what? I've had an excellent week this last week with weight loss. This week it wasn't so great. Then I say, okay, well, how was your nutrition level? How was your activity? All those are dialed in. I say, hey, how did your water go? Well, not so great. Again, there's that tip. Water is a super highway to weight loss. So keeping that water intake up really helps that way to help keep the scale moving and moving and moving. There's kind of this crazy thing out there that a lot of people come to me and say, hey, Emily, if I do a shake day, am I going to lose more weight? Well, it's not really like, hey, I'm losing more weight. But you think if you're doing a shake day, you're pounding more ounces. So if you're doing 6 to 8 ounces every time you're doing a shake on top of your goal of 80 ounces, you're going to be drinking more water just by having the shakes. You're going to have 30 to 40 more ounces of water just by having shakes. So in turn, there's your extra water right there to help with the weight loss. Another thing I do suggest is building in electrolytes throughout the day. Because in weight loss, they may be a little bit imbalanced. Electrolytes definitely help. So, with one of these, usually I do two a day. I throw in a Propel packet to help with those electrolytes. And hey, I'm getting flavored water, so that always helps too. But helping with the electrolytes definitely helps even out some things as well. So, that's one thing that I recommend with that. Yeah, and then really just focusing on getting your water in. I know I just keep reiterating that, but really just focusing on those tools of keeping the water in your body and always hydrating yourself. Now, I have lots of clients when they start to lose weight, they're like, oh my gosh, I got saggy skin. I got to start lifting weights. I got to go to the gym. Uh, from the research, I found that really doesn't help. Yeah, it builds muscle, so it's filling that space, but you're still going to have the saggy skin, the elasticy skin. The number one thing that helps with that, but does take time, is drinking water. If you've noticed when you have been on plan, you're seeing a more clear complexion, skin's maybe glowing a little bit more. Those are all benefits of water. So if you do have the loose, saggy skin from weight loss, congratulations. That's so awesome, guys, but just keep drinking your water over time. That's definitely going to help with the skin and tightening that up. So, those are just some few tips today. I hope you found value in that. If you have any questions on water or Optavia itself, please feel free to reach out. I'd love to answer any questions you have. I hope you guys have a wonderful day.